Welcome to Changers online video tutorial. Changers is a cooperative board game for 3 to 5 players. In Changers, you are all working together to solve issues in various parts of the world. This entails critically thinking about global issues, sharing responsibilities, and taking actions for a more just, peaceful, and sustainable world. As a global citizen, are you ready to change the world? This is how you set up a Changers. First, unfold the game board and place a peace token and global crisis token on each start space of the peace track. Shuffle the global issue cards by continent and make 6 different decks face up. Then, the players take the character sheet and the matching colored game piece. For the player's deck, remove all the global crisis +1 cards from the action card deck and shuffle them thoroughly. The remaining cards are then dealt according to the number of players. For 3 players, 6 cards each. For 4 players, 5 cards each. And for 5 players, 4 cards each. Next, set the desired level of the game. Add either 4, 6, or 8 global crisis +1 cards to the stack of action cards at the beginner, intermediate, or advanced level, and build the player action card deck to be used. Each player places a game piece on the desired area, and now we are ready to play a Changers. The object of a Changers is to bring a peace token to the last space of the peace track by solving global issues. If a global crisis token catches up a peace token before then, the players all lose the game. Play proceeds clockwise and on a player's turn. Each player carries out the following steps. The first step is to move. Each player can stay in the current continent or move to an adjacent continent connected by a line. Second, read the details of a global issue card. Be sure to reflect carefully upon the problem, while also checking the type and the difficulty level of the issue. Third, cooperate with each other. Freely discuss with other players how to solve the global issue. The difficulty level of global issue cards can be lowered through the leveraging of other professionals' special abilities or by using action cards. Regardless of a turn, any player can use an unlimited number of action cards, including special cards. But by any chance, if there's a global crisis +1 token in the area, the difficulty level of a global issue card increases by 1 until the token is removed. Fourth, roll the dice. If the value of the first derived dice is higher than the final difficulty level of a global issue card, you will successfully solve the issue. If not, you will fail. Even if the case where the final difficulty level of a global issue card is 0, the player must throw the dice. If a fail side comes out, it is an instant fail. Then, read and act upon the details of the success or failure box on a global issue card. If you succeed, take a corresponding professional icon token. Each player can have at most 2 professional icon tokens, and in the last place, the player will get a professional master token for a corresponding area. For global issue cards that have been solved, put them to the indicated position on the right side of the game board. Otherwise, pile them up upon the failure deck. In the same manner, place the used action cards in the indicated position on the right side of the game board. Lastly, draw a new action card from the player action card deck, and the next player takes a turn. But if a current player draws a global crisis +1 card, immediately discard the card and move a global crisis token 1 space forward. In this case, you cannot draw a replacement action card. Players take several courses of actions through the following action cards, and each card has a unique ability. Action cards with the People, Prosperity, and Planet icon may lower the difficulty level of a corresponding global issue card, and one with a plane icon may allow players to move a game piece to a desired area. As for the special card, it enables players to use special powers. Each professional also has a special ability. People, Prosperity, and Planet Global Issue Professional lower the difficulty level of each field by 1, and a Partnership Professional adds 1 to the value of dice that another player in the same continent may roll. A Peace Professional moves 2 spaces at a time. The game ends either when all players win together as a peace token reaches the last space of the peace track, or all players lose together as a global crisis token catches up a peace token during the play. When the game ends in a victory, calculate the final score as follows: 10 points for each professional icon token of all players, 30 points for each master icon token of all players, 10 points for each action card left in the hands of all players, and 10 points for the number of spaces between a global crisis token and a peace token. Lastly, 10 points are subtracted for each global issue card failed to be solved. Players can also compete against each team by comparing the final scores of the game. The team with the highest number of points scored is the winner. If the number of players is different, the rank is determined by the final scores divided by the number of players in the team. Are you ready to change the world with the Changers Cooperative board game? I wish you good luck.